Elsa Bloodstone is the newly released Season Pass card in Marvel Snap, and I have to say, I think it's looking pretty damn good. I think she has a lot to bring to the game. I've seen a lot of people play her in different bounce lists, and I mean, obviously for the Kitty Pride synergy more than anything, but I will say overall she seems like a really, really good card. Her floor being assuming that you can only fill one location, she's a 2/5, which I mean we know Silk and Lizard in the past has been incredibly powerful cards, so I think she will have a lot to bring to the game. What I've done here is I've built a Bloodhawk deck, which I called it, and in it I focus, of course, on the Kitty Pride synergy, playing with Elsa, of course with the Angela as well. But the complementary package that I decided to go with is a Bast package because I think Bast, for one, she works really well with the recently nerfed Kitty Pride, but also in this Darkhawk list. And I haven't really played that much Darkhawk, to be honest. I don't even have it infinite, right? But I think this package works really well with Elsa, even though this deck doesn't really focus on flooding locations too much. Like I expect to have two locations filled by the end of the game usually, maybe not even two, maybe just one. But at that point, she's still a 2/5, and then she might be a 2/8 effectively, right? She won't actually be a 2/8, but you know what I'm saying. She buffs a different card, right? Um, with that said, a few other interesting points of this deck. We use Squirrel Girl to help fill out these locations because, well, she's been recently buffed. I thought it'd be kind of fun to play Squirrel Girl. Haven't really done that since my early days of Snap. And she works fine with Bass as well, which is just another key point, right? And then Mysterio, I think. I really want to highlight Mysterio in this deck because Mysterio is really cool in this deck, and Mysterio is like such a cool card in Marvel Snap. I love this card. Thing to note here is that Mysterio says, as you play this, play illusions, because we all know that when you play Mysterio, you get the 3 Mysterios in all locations, and because your opponent is not supposed to know which one is the real one, they all look like they're played, right? And this works with Elsa, so if Mysterio is the last card to come down in each location, they all get buffed. Now, if you also have the Bast hit Mysterio, that's Bast makes Mysterio all the Mysterios, all of them are 2/3s, right? And then if you manage to fill every location, we don't really expect to do that, but let's imagine that we do that, right? Every Mysterio that comes down as the last card in a location will then get +3 as well, making Mysterio a 2 mana or 2 energy, 6 power in each location, which is better than Doctor Doom for 2 power. So that's an insane play, right? And other than that, like these are just good cards in a well-established deck. Note a note on America Chavez as well in this deck. America, she's really good because, of course, she thins the deck. We all know how useful that is at this point. 12 card deck, 11 cards to draw in the beginning. Like, obviously, really, really good, right? But also, an important thing to note about why Chavez is especially good in this deck is because there's no risk of hitting Bast on Chavez, right? You want to hit Bast on your low power cards like Iron Man, Darkhawk, Angela, whatever. Mysterio, as we said before. But with Chavez, because she's at the bottom of your deck, you will never hit Chavez with your Bast. Which basically what this means is that you still have a 9 power play on turn 6 if you need it, and it doesn't rely on, like, its power is not reliant on other cards or the Bast effect like all of the other cards are. Like all of these cards rely on each other to build up their power. But Chavez can just come down on turn 6 as a 9 power card when you need it, which is actually quite important in a deck like this. So yeah, that's the core idea of the deck, and yeah, let's just see how it performs. Kitty on 1 and Elsa in hand. We like to see that. That's nice. Gamma Lab. Okay. Black Widow in Gamma Lab is great. Korg is also pretty good there, so I think we'll just do this for now. And play Natasha there next turn as well. He moves the Nightcrawler in there, makes sense. Jeff as well, okay. I would have waited to move the Nightcrawler though until this turn to just keep it, you know, uncertain, because now I know he's committed, right? Gives me a chance to think about whether or not I want to be committed as well. I think I do though, especially with the Bast here being another good card to just turn into a Hulk. Bast hitting Mysterio is because right now Bast doesn't feel that good because Elsa and Kitty are both twos already. But Bast hitting Mysterio is so nice, you know. I think it's definitely worth it. White Hot Room we don't care too much about. It's gonna be hard for us to fill that up as well, and we don't really have that much to spend the energy on anyway. I think we do this. Plays a rock. It's always nice to see that when your opponent draws the rock immediately after you play Korg. That's always funny. So we're tied mid with 3 Hulks each. We find Dark Hawk, which is nice. So getting Elsa down, we don't want to play Strange Academy because we want the Mysterio to come down on turn 6, most likely. Which probably means we just do this for now. We could do this because it adds 6 power here, but I don't know if it makes it too easy for my opponent to win that later. Also, this Mysterio will move into here, and I might be filled up here as well, making it just solved for the... Yeah, I don't think we want to do that. Let's just play the Kitty on Elsa. And he only plays Widow's Bite. Jesus Christ. That can't feel too good, man. Man, I wonder, like, I can do this right now. Fill this up. Actually gives me enough mana to play, energy, sorry, to play both the Kitty and Chavez next turn. Or, you know, Darkhawk, if Darkhawk is bigger. Actually, Darkhawk is bigger, yeah, than Chavez. But also, Strange Academy triggers before Kitty returns, so this Mysterio won't move over. Both of these Mysterios get buffed, so Mysterio right now will be a 2, 6, 12, 15. So Mysterio is going to be 215 in power because of Elsa. This is pretty damn good, I think, right? Like, come on, this is really good, right? Elsa's animation is really satisfying as well, the blood coming out. So he just plays a vision, gives him a lot of flexibility. It kind of just looks like a Professor X control list of sorts, which means he might run Alioth, right? Now, Darkhawk, he has 5 cards in his deck, so Darkhawk is 10 power. So it is just straight up better than Chavez. And yeah, I have 9 energy, so I can only play Kitty +1. So it's Darkhawk and Kitty, right? The question is where we play them. Now, it's really hard to know what we're up against, but I would assume, like, I think an Alioth is pretty likely. It might also be like high Evo, like a big Hulk, could be. Either way, I think adding... Actually, yeah, if it's a big Hulk, I might just lose, right? I probably want to add the Darkhawk left to give as much power here, because I'm already way ahead here. And this adds 7, so I go up to 20 here, which is like really, really good. I think this is the line. It's hard to say if this will be enough. Yeah, he just leaves. Okay, so he didn't have it. I really wonder what he had. Like, Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, as you can see, like this really showcased the Mysterio, right? As I said in the deck introduction, like I don't expect to fill all 3 locations with this deck, but if the circumstances align, it's not too difficult to fill up 2 locations. And as you can see with Elsa, then having Elsa on the board and having Bast hit Mysterio, like as you can see in this game, he's at 215 in power, like 215. That's insane. So yeah, I mean, I think the result here just speaks for itself. It's sick combo, and it's really fun to play. All right, Lake Hellas, first location. No Bast, no Kitty in hand. Those are our favorite 1-drops on turn 1, but it's okay. We have Elsa. Nice to see. Our opponent is thinking about turn 1. Nova. Most likely a destroy list, which Wakanda punishes immediately, so that is nice to see. Black Widow into destroy, you know, not great. But yeah, I think we'll just play Elsa for now. Mobius. We don't really care about Mobius. We don't have any cost reduction in this deck. Need a Valir. Actually, pretty damn solid location for us. We're gonna play Black Widow and Kitty to curve out, and yeah. Brood. Okay, so this actually makes me think it's like a Silver Surfer deck. Because they definitely run Nova at times. So probably Silver Surfer deck. Rock Slide. We're probably just gonna play the Rock Slide right as well. I think, or do we give up right? Maybe we give up right. Actually, that is an interesting thought for sure. Or maybe we even do this to start buffing the kitty. That's really interesting, actually. Yeah, I think we can do this, actually. I think this might be better. Iron Man on turn 6 with Kitty. Hopefully we can, like, finding Squirrel Girl next turn would actually be insane. Cosmo right is fine. Yeah, it's definitely looking like Silver Surfer, and I think we're looking pretty good to deal with that, because the Mysterio is actually really spicy, right? Because it's hard to tell for him if I'm actually gonna try to contest or not, you know? And we find Angela, which is not the best, but it's because this is still looking really good, right? Because Kitty, she goes to 8, she goes to 9, and then +2 in Lake Hella. So Kitty will be 11 power next turn, left. And then this is 7, so we will be at 18 left, and then Iron Man mid is +3. So 7 and 14 because of the double. So 18, 14, and he's committed most of his power right. So I think this is looking really good. Collector and Rogue on nothing. Like, I thought this was Silver Surfer. I don't really know what I'm seeing. I don't, like, we're gonna go with the play I talked about before, but I'm not really sure what we're seeing, to be honest. Like, the Collector has me confused. Rogue I could see in a Surfer deck as well, but the Collector? I'm not sure what... Dakin and Killmonger. Oh, the Killmonger actually, I didn't think about that. It really punishes me because... Oh no! I was gonna say Korg dies, but Korg doesn't die. So we're fine. We're fine. We're fine, dude. Look at that. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. So I actually just totally forgot about Killmonger killing my Korg, but it didn't matter because Wakanda, right? So actually really lucky because then if Korg died, Iron Man wouldn't have gotten the Elsa buff. So yeah, but another game that showcases how effective Elsa can be, right? Just buffing Kitty 2 times and then coming in with the final buff on Iron Man to really like this on this initially doesn't look like a very competitive lane, but with the Iron Man, it really becomes quite something, right? Elsa in hand. Again, very nice. We'll probably just play Elsa on Korg. Squirrel Girl as well as Bast. Or as well as Mysterio and Iron Man, which all of them like Bast, was what I was trying to say. Blade discards Okoye. Whenever I see Okoye, I'm thinking that it's a bot or someone new to the game. Because Okoye she's not very good, right? I mean, I have seen her legitimately played in a few like Thanos tests, but very rarely, right? Also, Thanos has just fallen off at this point, so I think we just play Rock Slide here. I actually think we play Rock Slide in Orcus Forge because I wouldn't mind having some Sentinels to play, right? I don't want to play into Vibranium Eyes because I don't want to draw Chavez early. Also, I don't really want to draw Vibranium either. Like my cards in my deck are just better, I think. Like yeah, especially now that he's played into Vibranium Eyes, like I really want to find Darkhawk, obviously. So we probably play Black Widow, right, and Sentinel left, or do we do it the other way around? No, I think we do this. I think I'm more likely to contest left than right at this point, so let's just commit a bit more here. And he plays 2 cards left. It's Civ into Iron Man and a Rock. Rock getting buffed, so it's not too bad. So he's discarded Iron Man and what was the first one again? Okoye, right? Of course. I'm a little confused by that. Sure. I do not love my plays here. I will say though, if we can maybe we just play Iron Man right. And then the Mysterio coming down next turn, like both of them will get buffed. And we play like Angela, Sentinel, Mysterio next turn. Yeah, I think this might be fine. It's like I have no idea. Is this some kind of Hella deck or what is he doing, right? There's Angela and the Widow's Bite. Like I'm not learning a lot about his deck. Like I have no idea. He's locked out mid, which is like Jesus. 10 power is not that much, but I honestly don't think I can. Like Angela, she'll be a 4. Actually, I can because Mysterio's a 4 and Sentinel's a 3. That's 11. Right? 4, 8, 11. Yeah, and then the other 2 Mysterios get Elsa Blood, so 12 here and then plus 3, plus 6, 14 here. There's no way this loses actually. Like, I would snap, but I don't want to, I want to have the content, right? But this absolutely wins, I think. Of course, like, it could be some hella homebrew shit, so I could lose, but I feel like I'm winning, for sure. 1 card, could be hella. Let's see. Still, like, does Hela even win? Like, the cards he discarded are like, it's an Iron Man, sure, but the Okoye, like, and I win. No, I think even if it's Hela, I think I win. But what is it? It's just Chavez. Like, yeah, I mean, maybe it's a booster farm deck. Like, none of the cards are infinite. Maybe that's what it is, just a booster farm deck. Elsa, we like to see that. I don't really want to play into Clintar because he makes it more difficult for me to fill the location, which is kind of what I want to do. So I think I'll just play it left. Zero. It does. I don't think like Shuri Red Skull's lists. I don't think they run Iceman. So I don't know if this will be like some kind of Titania Sue thing. We'll see. I think we just do this for now. Ebony Maw, yeah, as well. So Ebony Maw, Titania, Lizard, that kind of stuff. So I mean, it might still just be Shuri Red Skull stuff, to be honest. We're gonna start scaling the Kitty Pride here. He only plays Rock on turn 4. That's that's a really weak turn. Like 0 power symbiote on his side. That is not very scary. And finding Bast is actually pretty crazy. Because the Darkhawk is kind of insane. It's gonna be 12 power and then +3, so 15 power. And I can play. Well, I'm gonna be able to play Kitty, Squirrel, and Darkhawk. Which means I want to play the Mysterio now. Which, oops. Might want to play the Mysterio left then. +3, so I go to 10. I lose. Yeah, I think I'm just better off playing the Mysterio, like not bothering with the Mysterio hitting left, because I need to keep this slot open to have him question whether or not I will contest on turn 6. Locking it in with Mysterio, the only way I would have been. Oh, that's actually very interesting though. He decides to lock it in. I mean, that's a huge misplay, I think. Like, why would you play the Psylocke left? I know I can win left now, and he snaps into it. What is he doing? Psylocke into turn 6, so he has 7 power. What is he gonna do? Like, I can. Like, this doesn't win, so. Because it's 6, so. 13. Yeah, I need to play Kitty here, which feels kind of bad because Kitty's so much better than what I need for that. But still, I can just do this. And I mean, the Darkhawk +12, so Darkhawk is 15. This is 4, 5, so this is 20, and then 3, 6. This is 26 mid, and I win left. Like, what could he? Galactus, but Galactus would change that if he plays Galactus right, but this is not a Galactus list. I can't imagine it being a Galactus list. I really don't. I want to see this. What is he got cooking, right? What is this man cooking? Fucking leech portrait, like. What is he gonna do? Red Skull right. I mean, what? Why would you snap into that? I have no idea, man. Either way, like you can definitely see how this deck puts out the numbers, right? Like 21, 26, and 5. Not bad numbers, right? Not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, even if he played the Red Skull mid, for example, we would have totally destroyed him. Still, I don't understand why he played Psylocke left. Like, locking that up early, it just makes it so easy for me to solve that, you know? Washington, D.C., always nice when you have the Squirrel Girl. I think we just play Angela right for now. Forge. Okay. Sokovia. Discarding the Squirrel Girl. Bit sad, but it's okay. I think we just play Widow and Kitty here. We have not seen a lot of Basts today in our early draws. It's a bit of a shame. But yeah, let's keep scaling the Angela for now. Wait, he didn't play a card. What is he doing? Is he just gonna forge a Black Panther into Arnim Sola? Is that what he's doing? Like Black Panther here into Zola? Like kind of a baller play. Like if that he's only gonna play 3 cards, or what else is he doing? No, 2 cards. What is he doing? Nimrod. Okay, so it's just Nimrod into Destroyer. I mean, does that even win? I don't think so. Like we play Iron Man and Kitty here. I mean, Kitty's not huge, but like on the Angela. Okay, let's think about it. I assume he's gonna be Destroyer, right? If he plays Destroyer, these are 9 power Nimrods. He can have either 16 mid if he plays the Destroyer mid, or he can have the 15 Destroyer plus the 9 Nimrod is 24, so 24 in either location. I don't think it matters if we play Iron Man mid or right. Either way, I mean, we're giving up left either way. Actually, it does matter because, like, it's just a 50-50, right? I mean, if I do this is plus 5, 19. If I do this and he plays the Destroyer right, I lose. If I do this and he plays Destroyer... No, wait, this is better, right? This works. This is fine, right? He plays 3 cards. What am I have no idea what I'm talking about. Whatever. It's like Venom Carnage. But okay, like I thought I was, you know, ahead of him there, but yeah. Ghost Spider. So, oh, but the +9 into, yeah, I lose by 1. God damn. Okay. That was a cool play, right? It was a cool play. I mean, of course, I could have assumed Venom Carnage stuff as well. It's a bit harder to math out, and also like because he played no cards, I just kind of assumed like, yeah, okay, it's just gonna be Big Boy Destroyer. But yeah, still really, really close. Gideon won with Elsa in hand. All right, and Sakar coming down as well. I think. With that, I think we'll just play Angela right, and I guess we'll hope for Elsa or Rockslide here. Even Kitty is fine. Just don't be Mysterio, please. He places Angela mid. Rockslide is good, and Jeff, we don't care too much about it pulling Jeff. That's fine. We got the better value there, 3 versus 2 energy. But yeah, playing the Angela mid just means you lose 1 proc. Like, that doesn't seem great. He moves to Jeff immediately for the Kunlun buff. Sure, that's fine. Means we don't have to worry about it moving later. And he will pull my Rock Slide into my Angela. Yeah, Spider-Man I think is going to be another really good card with Elsa, which is really cool because Spider-Man, greatest character ever. Do we just play Widow and Kitty? I think so, honestly, yeah. Damn, that's a lot of cards. Miles, Mobius, and Nightcrawler. Yeah. Yeah, I think this move hybrid deck with Elsa. Like obviously he has to run Elsa, he just didn't draw it. But yeah, I think this deck looks really, really good if I'm being honest. I'm sure it's gonna be at the top of the meta. But I wanted to play something a bit more fun and well, you might say Darkhawk isn't fun, but I don't know. I haven't played that much Darkhawk, so to me it's kind of cool. Anyway, uh, do we want to get the bass down? The problem with the bast, like it makes. Mm, problem is I can't play Mysterio, Darkhawk, and Kitty next turn. Which means maybe I play Mysterio this turn, but then I will lock out, right? Assuming I want the Angela buff on Mysterio as well. Might be fine though, because yeah, I wish I had another card here. Like this deck is by no means perfect, It's actually I do fill it up because oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. So Kitty still gets buffed. Yeah, I knew that was planned, clearly. But he moves the Nightcrawler over, so he's locked up as well. And I just won that. I don't know why he moved the Nightcrawler early. What did he even play this turn? Only Widow's Bite? I was so focused on my own turn. I don't know what happened. I mean, now Darkhawk is 15 power. A Kitty here is 13. Actually, 13 is not enough. So I guess I play Darkhawk. But then the question is, do I even bother contesting mid? Do I not just play both left? Can he add power right, is my question. Like, would he run some kind of blue Marvel or something? I really don't think so. So he just lost right for no reason. Yeah, and I mean this 15, it is enough. It puts me at 17, but any card he plays here gives him the win there. I'm revealing last, so I'm not afraid of like a Shang or anything. I think I just play them both left and I win. He leaves again. I never get to see the end of these games, but everyone just leaves. But yeah, I don't see what he could have done. I don't know why everyone fills up their locations early. I don't know what they're doing. Like, guys, stop filling your locations early. Like, it's way too easy to just math it out at the end for your opponent and just take the win. Like, just stop doing that.